Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Kept Faith television show, TKF TV, I guess, hashtag TKF TV. I am Dallas McLaughlin. Tonight we have a great panel of guests. We also go down to Qualcomm Stadium and talk to some Chargers fans at a preseason game. And speaking of the Chargers, we have breaking news here tonight. In fact, I think we're the first people to break this story. You hear it here first. No one else has this. Joey Bosa has signed a 4-year deal with the Chargers. It's amazing. It's finally happened, all right? We can climb out of the bomb shelters, and the Charger season will now be completely conflict-free. There'll be no more issues to talk about. It's amazing. It's blue skies from here out. No more scandals, no more rumors. It's going to be fantastic. I mean, except for the whole, Charger Stadium thing and building the new stadium, taxpayers, fighting with the local government, all that. But damn it, it's time for Joey Bosa to play football, all right? I'm serious. That's what we should be thinking about. And listen, it's not surprising that the Chargers having negotiation issues with their first-round draft pick is the thing that is demanding everyone's attention. I get it, all right? On Sundays, we just want to watch the game. That's all we want to do. We want to drink beer, eat chips, and high-five our buddies over tackles that look like deleted scenes from Gladiator. Oh my God, I think his leg got broken. Yeah, yeah, it's disgusting, but it's awesome. And I understand, all right? Doing that allows us to ignore the bigger issues in the sport and also our lives. But now Joey Bosa is pushed aside. We can't talk about him anymore. It's done. So we have to look at what the Chargers are doing. And right now they're asking a lot of San Diegans. They're asking us to build them a brand new stadium. And they've already had 2 feet out the door, bags packed, ready to go to LA. That's like having a girlfriend break up with you for some B-list actor named Reese, who had like 2 lines in 1 episode of Blue Bloods. And then that night she shows up at Reese's house and she meets Reese's actual girlfriend, Stan Kroenke. And then she comes crawling back to you, and of course you reluctantly accept her, and then she immediately demands that you buy her a new house. But not just any house, no, a new house downtown that will also somehow host a boat show. Now listen, regardless of if you're for or against the Chargers getting what they want, you have to admit that they're just getting in their own way with this Joey Bosa fiasco. I mean, listen, they can't even control their own messages. They should be telling us how to understand their plan, but instead, we're all just focused on Joey Bosa's mom's tweets about Eli Manning. If you're voting for Measure C in November, and you should, it's a very important topic for all of San Diego, you should feel confident that the organization will be able to handle their business without looking like the laughingstock of the league, which right now, they do. And let's talk about Eli Manning for a second, all right? In 2004, old resting chode face Eli Manning decided that before the draft, he didn't want to be a Charger, all right? His parents looked at the Spanos family and they feared for their son's well-being. And of course, as San Diegans, we took that very personally. But it wasn't about us. It was about the organization. In 2003, the Chargers had one of the worst offensive lines in team history, and the front office somehow blamed that on Drew Brees? All right? Eli's dad, Archie, saw this happen, and he didn't want it to happen to his kid. And he was right. Eli now has 2 rings. Drew Brees revitalized an entire city in New Orleans. And what do we got? Phillip Rivers just yelling into the dying light of his career. The Chargers have become that family member that we all have that just can't seem to get it together. We're all rooting for him. We want him to do it. We believe in him. But every week, they just end up calling us collect from a drunk tank, asking to bail them out again. Will Joey Bosa be a defensive star in a downtown stadium? Will the Spanos family ever get their message right? And on the flip side, will the Padres ever have another competitive baseball team in San Diego? These questions are too big for me. So let's bring it to our panel.